voices today. I feel like I'm gonna struggle not to match you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, but just because it's natural.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of all of like the YouTube people I watch and like their intros, like and how you would do an intro, right? Like I know yours. Hello. How are you today? That's my girl. And then there's another one where it's like a horror film, or not horror. It's a true crime YouTuber, and she's like was like YouTubing ages ago, but she still has the same intro. So she'll be like, she says a thing, and then she goes, "And if you are a returning subscriber,"
do you know the name?
Yeah, she's Christina Randall. Yeah, so she does a lot of true crime. She's really good. I love her. But I think she's just been doing it for so long. She's never changed it. So it's funny. Okay, so what should my intro be?
It's gotta be from your soul.
Or there's like the other person I follow, Becky. She goes, "Hi, friends."
That's cute. It's so hard to like not sound like somebody else too.
That's what I mean. That's kind of Sorry. That's what I mean. I don't know like how to.
I mean, I've gotten like people who say that I sound like my intro sounds like another ASMR artist, which I'm sure it does. But it's hard to do your own, like come up with. You can only say hello so many ways.
To your followers, do they know that I'm from Australia? Do they have any concept of that?
You're not from
Sorry.
Do they? Yes. I mean, yeah, I have talked about it before. If they've been around long enough, they know that you lived in Australia.
So I'll just start with good day, mates.
There you go. That's a good one.
Mates. See, that feels like you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find my own tone really quick. You're all on a journey with me of my first like doing of an ASMR. Who was the one? Who is the ASMR that I told you that I really liked? Marianne. She's like the Russian.
Yes.
Maria. What's her thing called?
Gentle Whisper.
Yeah.
She's so good.
She's like the OG.
Yeah. She's like the OG.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
If you're listening, Gentle Whisper. Or the new up and coming.
Yeah, right.
So, you should, I don't know, hashtag, what's the thing? Subscribe? No.
Not quite sure.
Use the shout out that your other YouTuber person did. Yeah. I don't feel like I can go much higher with my voice without just going back to a whisper. I think is that hard? Is that a normal? You have to find your tone and then try to see if I just did.
Yeah, because a lot of people's, like, obviously, like, a lot of people's whispers sound, like, completely different from, like, their normal voice, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you hear an ASMR artist's normal voice for the first time, and you're like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
You know,
It's been a long time since I watched it, but
you know Rosa Diaz.
yeah,
In that.
is Encanto. She's Mirabelle.
infancy. We're gonna talk about Carly's infancy. I don't know if you know this.
Probably not.
When Carly was like a wee babe, like literally a baby, you smelled so good. Have I told you this?
Yes,
Yeah, I feel like I've mentioned it more than once because that is how good she smelled as a baby. I would kiss her on the head all the time just because I wanted to smell her. Just imagine me as a 5-year-old just sniffing that baby.
Sniffing away.
Somebody can tell me if that was ASMR. It could just be repulsive. So I loved kissing her head, and she had another baby that was like her best friend. Shout out to Jamie if she knows about this channel. And just like any other child that was ever around us or baby, I was like, she's the cutest. Nobody's cuter.
That was a very cute child.
You were fucking adorable.
I agree.
Friends, you think that she is cute now? She got worse with age.
It's a cute baby. It's hard to live up to.
It's truly, you set the bar so high, so young. She had a blanket. This blanket had like a blue trim on it and then a white center, and the trim was like kind of that. Oh no, that the trim was soft as well. It wasn't like the plasticky trim.
No, but it was like silky.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm thinking plastic. So this silky trim, and then there was a tag on it. Carly loved that tag more than she loved her own family. Seriously. And she would suck her thumb with the tag right here, and she'd put her little tag up against her face and suck her thumb at the same. Do you not remember this?
No, I remember. I mean, I don't remember doing it, but I know it's my puppy. Obviously,
It's
my
obviously my
puppy. But it just weirds me out now thinking about it because like I don't like tags. Like it gives me like the same feelings as like stickers. Like that grosses me out for no reason.
You looked disgusted at me just then. I was like, did
Just
I,
think, no,
did I say something?
No, just me thinking about doing that is like gives me the heebie-jeebies now.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I loved that puppy. I remember I would, lose it at some points in my life, and it was a horrible travesty whenever that happened. And one time
She won you then. Let me tell you.
One time, I had lost it, and I was over at, like, my parents were over at, like, one of their friends' house with a bunch of, like, our aunts and just, like, our parents' friends and everything. And one of them told me that they had burned my puppy. And I was pissed. I don't know if you remember them, but they were, like, plates, but they were just, like, styrofoam. Like, these, like, rectangular, like, styrofoam plates that weren't, like, deep at all, but they had, like, a rounded edge. I'll always remember this because I grabbed one of those plates and I grabbed a Sharpie and I made everyone else sign this plate except for the person that said they burned my puppy. And I was like, fucking take that, bitch.
Why did you have them sign it?
I don't
Like,
know.
what? I was like, what was
Everybody else can sign this except you. Fuck you.
You can't sign my plate.
You wish you could. But you can't. I don't even remember how old I was because I'm not good. Like, my memory's not good in that way, but I remember that all sorts of things. But,
I love that she still has it though.
yeah,
That's adorable.
but I remember that like mom asked for it back and like she like wouldn't give it to her or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering that, but
yeah.
So that's my puppy.
So
My puppy.
Carly skipped over the part where our mother, love you mom, but she hid Carly's most prized possession in her bedside drawer. Not getting my sayings right tonight. Yeah, at the greenhouse. Yeah. It was in the bedside drawer that was closest to the office the whole time. Closest to the office. I knew where it was. I think she showed it to me because I was like, I feel like I was
okay, upstairs.
Yeah,
there was an office upstairs
where the computer
past mom's bedroom. You go through their bedroom.
Yeah, that's when we had modems, everyone, and we had one computer in the house.
I was never on the computer at that point.
Yeah, but one computer for the whole family, and even there, we only had one computer for the whole family. From I can't think of fucking.
And then I remember the green Dell laptop that we had.
Oh, true. That thing was a honk.
It was huge. And we had like what was it called, like LimeWire on it or whatever for music.
True. Throwback to LimeWire. That shit was great.
I just remember you blasting like Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne on repeat. The equivalent of teenage angst. When you look up teenage angst, Avril Lavigne right there.
Literally.
Slipped away. That was my jam.
They're bangers. They're all bangers.
Yeah, because that was at the Highway House, and that was when Lionel died. So I was like, slipped away.
Literally.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Fantastic song. Depressing as all hell.
Depressing as fuck. That and What Hurts the Most by Rascal Flatts. What happened to Rascal Flatts?
Oh, I still listen to them. Well, that song and God Bless the Broken Road. Those two things.
Oh my god. That is a fucking banger.
It's a banger. Marie and Dave's wedding. It makes me think of it every time.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's see, off track tangents, having the two of us in the same spot together, it's not gonna be good. So as a child, we're gonna go back to that Carly. Sorry, I should have. So we're at Carly's blanket era, right? The blanket gets taken away. Believe it or not, Carly was. I feel like I believe it because I know you, but other people, Carly is a very quiet person, and she has always been that way. When she was like super little, she was always just the one smiling in the corner or looking very uncomfortable in the corner. Still to this day. But she was just always like so happy to do whatever. She had her cute little forehead bangs. Oh my gosh. I have a scrapbook that has lots of Carly tiny photos in it because I made it when you were like not that old. Do you know this scrapbook?
I remember you scrapbooking.
Yeah.
But I don't like know what specific one you're talking about.
I have one that's like way old school when we were all like super young. Remind me, you were a cheerleader when you were in like
Third and fourth, or maybe just fourth. I can't remember, but I was in like an elementary school cheerleader because I remember I got to leave the little campus early during like what was probably like homecoming week for us, so I could get to the pep rally.
we're so American. Sorry.
I get to the pep rally and get my cheers on. It's a fantastic cheer.
You were so cute. Was it like you and Jamie and
Yeah.
just
us two. I mean, like
just the story of her life? Perfect.
No, I remember that. Boom, snap, clap, boom, boom, snap, clap, snap, boom, snap, clap, boom, snap.
I wonder if other people
Oh, I'm
had
sure
that cheer.
I'm
That is fucking amazing. Like the connection. You sound like the guy in the video of the guy
doing the
like,
ASMR.
yeah. Like their normal voices don't sound the same, but they're whispering voices too. That's interesting. It's like what you said before. Yeah, everybody whispers different. Okay, now I'm forgetting all the stories I had thought up because we keep going off tangents. I'm like bouncing around in my brain. So, okay, so we talked about how Carly was the quietest, and this was not her fault. I'm going to preface with that. This was not her fault. She never asked for it. She never, nothing. But Carly was the center of my mom's world. Let me tell you. Oh, great story just popped in my head. Okay, buckle in for this one. She knows this one.
Just so you know, we probably have like about 5 minutes. My video could cut off at any minute now. Oh, because I run out of storage on my phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, this is such a good story. Yeah, have we done well otherwise? Yeah. Is there enough content?
Yeah, but
okay.
Now I want to hear the story.
You know the story. I tell it like every year. So, okay. Carly and I are at the house with my mother. We left that house when I turned when I was like 10 years old. So I would have been even younger than that. And so, and then Carly's 5 years younger than me. Carly was probably like around 4 or 5 at the time. Sorry, when I think of it, it makes me laugh. So Carly and I are in the living room watching like a show or a movie, and my mom says to me, I'm going to go take a nap. Can you just watch over Carly? And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Again, only one's home. I like have to go to the bathroom, and of course in my head I'm like, ooh, should I leave Carly alone? And I was like, yeah, I gotta pee. And then I am in the bathroom and I hear one of our doors open and shut. And in my head I'm like, did somebody just come in or did somebody just go out? Because they all sound the same, and it like happened right one after another. It's not like the door opened and then it was like footsteps and then the door shut. Like, but of course I was still young and I go out and Carly is not there. Nowhere. And I start freaking out immediately. I have lost the golden child. She is either, well, my first thought is kidnapped, because again, she was a quiet kid. The chances of her running off into the world, not big.
Slim to none.
Sorry. The thought of it makes me like burst with laughter. Like her running away. I was the runner, let's be honest. So anyway, so I look for her and I call out her name and I can't find her in the house, and I'm like, I have to wake my mom up and tell her that I can't find Carly. So I'm trying so hard. You know how loud I usually laugh. I'm trying so hard to.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. So I go wake up my mom, and she of course jumps out of bed because
She would have jumped out of bed for you too.
period. Yes, she would have gotten out of bed for me. Okay. So she gets up, we go outside, we're yelling her name, she's nowhere, and we are freaking out. And we were really close with our neighbor who was like an older man, and then he had like another older woman. They weren't married.
They weren't married?
No.
What?
They were just really good friends.
You're lying to me. I didn't know that.
I don't know where they married. I'd have to. I can ask Todd because that's Todd's grandpa. I don't think they were. Todd would swish up. Todd
So we run over to Joe's house to be like, have you seen Carly? Trying so hard to keep a straight face. We go over there, frantic. And Joe opens the door and we're like, Joe, have you seen Carly? We can't find her. Joe, like, you know, like that motion of like you're in the doorway and then you go, you know, like, come on in. And he goes, yeah, she's at the table eating pork chops. Sorry, my stomach is growling at this. Yeah, she's at the counter and she's just over there happily eating her fucking pork chops. She was like 4 or 5 years old. What kind of 4 or 5-year-old gets a hankering for pork chops and goes to the neighbor's house? Or did she just go and knock on the door and say, do you have any food? Make us look real shit. Please,
Please, I have some more.
But
I do love that story. That's a great story.
oh, it's the best. It's fucking beautiful. I'm trying to think if we have any other big standout short ones that I could say before everything dies, but I'm trying to think. Carly just aged gracefully. She was always really good at school and sports and everything. And then it was really funny when she started drinking. She doesn't drink a lot, by the way. I probably more encouraged her, like, Carly, let's get shit-faced. And Carly's like, but I love the story of Carly having too many Jello shots in Australia.
Hey, I will say, I knew that I had too many jelly because we were leaving the party, and this is like the last thing I remember. We were leaving the party, and I was about to take another one, and I dumped it out. Didn't even take it.
Sorry, so Carly's like, I knew I had too many. As if, like, I was aware of myself.
I dumped that last one out.
The last one was dumped out. Well, thank fuck. That really helped us later. Okay, to make this story quick. My partner at the time had to drive us back from like country. Carly was in Australia, from like country Melbourne, or sorry, from country area to Melbourne, which was like an hour and a half about. So he hadn't drank. I drank a bit. She was shit-faced. Okay, so she's crying in the backseat because, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were like, what?
No, I knew I cried, but I was crying in the backseat.
Eli, I miss Eli.
Unfortunately, whenever I'm really drunk and I'm not around Eli, I start crying. I love the fact that I miss him.
She's right, because this has happened in different ways multiple times. So anyway, so then I go in the back seat with her because I worry about Carly is my baby. Do not touch my baby. That's good smelling it. So we're driving along. Carly, this was a Halloween party. Carly was wearing like a Miss Incredible,
It's like a
Superwoman outfit.
Thing. Yeah.
And she barfs all over everywhere, back of the car, all of it. And I'm like, and I make Lachlan, my ex-partner, pull over. And I'm like, take your shirt off, let her have your shirt. So she like undresses from the whole costume and just puts like an oversized t-shirt on. And it's just me and her in the back, driving an hour with my partner who is shirtless, and the whole car smelling like throw up. And I just thought, if we get pulled over right now, I don't know, like, do you just be honest? Like, if you were a cop, we won't get political, like, and you pulled someone over, and that's the scene that you saw, what would you do? Thankfully, we didn't get pulled over, but what would you do?
I don't know. Thankfully, I don't remember any of that. Last thing I remember is pouring out that much.
But she knew she had had too many friends.
Poured it out.
anyway, so she says I have the YouTube channel, la la la, and who knows by the end of this video, or by the time you see this video, but Carly apparently, I'm the only one in our family that knows, and Carly is apparently going to maybe tell more people soon. She's been saying that for a while, but I think this video will give her the kick in the pants. So I just wanted to share that with you. But I love that she does this because I think everybody should do something that makes them a little scared and uneasy and uncomfortable and just start. And that's what you did. Like, as she was setting it up, I was like, this is so cool. We're pretty much on TV. What do you think? Camera action. And yeah, I'm just super, super proud of her because I think there was always some type of, like, media thing that you would do. I mean, the singing, I was like, she gonna be a singer. But anyway, all of that to say, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of this channel.